Ever care to ponder why do we breathe? Would you believe if I tell you it's more than just filling our lungs with air? Indeed, each breath we take is a fascinating journey of life-giving oxygen, a tale woven deep within our bodies. Whether you're a curious observer of life or an aspiring medical student, the process of respiration holds mysteries worth exploring. So let's delve into the intricacies of this vital process we call respiration. Take a deep breath. That air you just breathed in, it's embarking on a remarkable journey. Let's follow this oxygen molecule on its trip. You've just inhaled, and the oxygen is now zooming down your windpipe, making a beeline for your lungs. Once it arrives, it doesn't just hang around in the lung tissue. No, it has a purpose. It's absorbed by the millions of tiny air sacs called alveoli, which are like the grand central station of your respiratory system. From there, it's a quick hop, skip, and a jump across a thin membrane, and our oxygen molecule finds itself in the bloodstream. It's like stepping into a bustling city full of red blood cells. These cells are like taxis for oxygen, ready to transport it wherever it needs to go. Our oxygen molecule is now on the move, hitching a ride on a red blood cell. It's whisked away, traveling through a maze of arteries and capillaries, heading towards the body's cells. When it arrives, it's like a VIP guest. The cell welcomes the oxygen molecule, using it to produce energy in a process called cellular respiration. This energy is what fuels your every movement, every thought, every heartbeat. But the journey isn't over yet. Once our oxygen molecule has fulfilled its purpose, it's transformed into carbon dioxide. This waste product isn't left to linger. It's swiftly picked up by red blood cells once more, which transport it back to the lungs. From there, it's a simple matter of exhaling. The carbon dioxide is expelled from your body, leaving your lungs and traveling up and out of your windpipe. It's released into the air, ready to be taken up by plants in the next step of the great cycle of life. And that's the round trip of oxygen, a journey it undertakes around 20,000 times a day in an average human. Now that we know the journey, what about the mechanics? How does our body accomplish this incredible task? Let's dive right in. The process of respiration or breathing is a two-step dance involving inspiration, where we inhale, and expiration, where we exhale. And the stars of this dance are the diaphragm and intercostal muscles. As the diaphragm contracts and moves downward, the intercostal muscles contract to expand the rib cage. This creates a vacuum and pulls air into the lungs, filling them with life-giving oxygen. But how does this oxygen get from our lungs to the rest of our body, you might ask? Well, that's where the alveoli come in. These tiny grape-like sacs in our lungs are the stage for a crucial exchange. Oxygen from the inhaled air diffuses across the thin walls of the alveoli and enters the bloodstream. At the same time, carbon dioxide, a waste product of our body's metabolism, diffuses from the blood into the alveoli, ready to be exhaled. The oxygen that enters our bloodstream has a special carrier, a protein called hemoglobin found in red blood cells. Hemoglobin has a remarkable ability to bind with oxygen and carry it from our lungs to every cell in our body. This is crucial because our cells need oxygen to produce energy. Once the oxygen is delivered, hemoglobin doesn't return empty-handed. No, it picks up carbon dioxide, the waste product we mentioned earlier, and brings it back to the lungs. This carbon dioxide is then exhaled, and the cycle begins anew. Respiration is a beautiful dance of give and take, happening in our bodies every second of every day. It's a silent symphony of life that we often take for granted, but it's integral to our survival. So every breath we take is a testament to the wonder that is the human body, quietly keeping us alive. But why is this process so important? Why should we care about respiration? Well, it's the veritable powerhouse of our bodies, fueling every function with the energy it derives from breaking down glucose. It's the diligent waste removal service, expelling carbon dioxide, a byproduct of our metabolic activities. It's the delicate balance of gases in our bodies, maintaining the right proportions of oxygen and carbon dioxide for optimal health. In essence, respiration is the silent rhythm of life, a dance of molecules that fuels our existence.